Time is here, everybody. Walking into Halloween Ends. I got that one over there too. Halloween Ends. Probably the biggest horror movie of the year. I'm hearing some seriously divisive shit coming out of this movie so far. So I don't know if I'm going to end up on an island liking this one and the fans hating it. Whatever ends up happening, it's going to be crazy. Motherfucker's about to be mad as hell.
That's when you want to move on? You know, maybe you could fucking move on if, shit didn't happen, your daughter didn't get killed and things of that nature. But, normally when someone kills one of your kids, if you have kids, you can imagine, that would probably make you just a little bit more bitter. Except Laurie's able to forgive. And you think about all the shit Laurie's gone through with Michael Myers, how she, in my opinion anyway, they want to paint her as this really strong, I'm tired of this shit character and I'm going to fight back. They create this persona of this character. And then in this movie, she's moved on and all this shit. She gets confronted by people at the grocery store blaming her for the condition or the deaths of other people. She freaks out and acts like she just don't know what to say. She can't fight back. She just stands there like a fucking idiot like, yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry. What the fuck, Laurie? You didn't ask for this motherfucker. You didn't ask for this shit to happen to you. What the fuck?
The characters and definitely the couples that it feels like we're supposed to be rooting for or having sympathy for, at least to a degree, I find myself feeling intensely the opposite of that. If not nothingness, then it's anger, because the decisions and the way that things pan out so carelessly. I mean, the character of Allison is all over the place. She was written pretty strongly in the first film. It started to fall apart in the second act, and with this one flashing forward 4 years into the future, her workplace, the way that she interacts with this Corey character, it doesn't feel like a human being that lived through surviving Michael Myers. There's a couple of driving sequences where this really bad dark wave music that sounds like it's supposed to be straight out of the 80s but also modern is playing, and it just doesn't fit alongside, obviously, you have John and Cody Carpenter working on the score, and you've got a film that doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be, because it shouldn't exist. It's an executive decision. It's something that was pushed from one sequel into an entire
The movie is bad. The movie was so bad. And yes, some cool little kills. I like the kills in Halloween Ends where he cuts off the radio DJ's tongue and he leaves it spinning on the record player and it messes it up. I thought that was very funny. It made me laugh. I thought that was very clever. But one of the kills made no fucking sense. One of the first kills Corey does is Strode. She works as a nurse, and she's mad because some other nurse got a promotion because she's fucking the doctor. That's what's happening. But how does Corey know that? She never tells Corey that that's what's happening at her work, right? So how would he know to go to their house and kill them? You know what I'm saying? How would he even know where they live? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have absolutely no connection to Corey. Yet those are the first people he decides to go stalk and murder. He has no connection to them. Other than, oh yeah, he got stitched up by the doctor. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That is the only interaction he had with that doctor. He got stitched up. And he decides to go kill them. And then you get a nice little Michael Myers kill with the girl. That's a flashback to one of the legendary kills where he pins them up with on the wall with a knife. It's a nice little callback to try to fool people, distract them from how bad the movie is. So we gotta put in.
The other thing I hated is that they went full-on supernatural with Michael in Halloween Kills. He's stabbed, he's shot, he's burned, he's beaten by an angry mob, and yet he comes back stronger than ever. And he slaughters everybody in gruesome fashion. He basically teleports from one place to another at various points. Remember the hospital scene from the last movie? With Laurie and Hawkins, Laurie even talks about how Michael is no longer human. Here, they abandoned that, and the first time we see Michael, he's moving around like a senior citizen. Which he is. I mean, he's 60-something years old, but he wasn't acting like that the last time we saw him. I didn't see him that way in the first two movies. It's only been 4 years since the last movie. You would think it was 40. He looked like he had COVID and was self-isolating in the sewer. He was even nice enough to wear a mask when he came back out in case he was still contagious. The worst thing a movie can be is boring. I can excuse bad writing, I can excuse bad acting.
Because he did such a great job with Halloween in 2018. Set it up nicely. Yeah, he stumbled a little bit in Halloween Kills, but I was willing to forgive him of that if he delivered on the final film, the final confrontation, what you've been building up to. And this is what you give me? You failed, man. You know, I was pretty done with this franchise after the previous films in the franchise. Especially after 5 and 6, and then the reboot with, that Rob Zombie did with his Halloween and Halloween 2, which are not part of this. But anyways, after 5 and 6, I checked out pretty much. I mean, what more can you do? It went sideways, in my opinion. But now I'm really done with it. And I don't think I'll be able to waste my time with another Halloween film. And if for some insane, stupid, idiotic, convoluted way they get to bring them back again, after the way they finally get them gone, I'm going to burn Hollywood down.
The most moronic moron whoever moroned, is in love with him, and he literally, at one point, he just straight up says to her, "Hey, by the way, I killed someone." And she's like, "Alright." Nothing! It doesn't go anywhere! She doesn't ask anything! He's just like, "I killed someone. Oh, yeah, well, anyway, moving on to the next subject." What? Hello? And it's just so fucking dumb. And Laurie is the one who fixes them up together, and then literally, less than 2 days later, she's telling him, "You know what? I need you to stay away from my daughter. My daughter should not be in a relationship with you. I want to help you, but stay the fuck away from my daughter." I don't understand Laurie in this film at all. And yeah, so the majority of the kills go to this fucking idiot Corey, and then he tries to kill Laurie Strode, but Laurie Strode beats him, and she for some reason just empties her gun into the wall like a goddamn moron, and then Corey's like, I know how I will resolve this, and he just stabs himself in the neck right before Allison enters, and Laurie's an idiot. She pulls the knife out of the neck like, "Oh wait, no, now that I'm holding it, it looks like I killed him." And Allison looks down at her dead boyfriend, who's dressed up like Michael Myers, and there's blood in different parts of the house. The mask is right there, just look at it, and she doesn't take any of that into account. She's just like, "Oh, you murdered my boyfriend! You stupid fucking idiot! Do you not, have eyes? You're not gonna ask why there's a Michael Myers mask on the floor?" And then she runs out, and then suddenly...
We're going to have a lot of fun here for the next hour and a half or so. For everybody that's just joined us once again, I'm going to be doing my own personal Halloween franchise ranking from worst to best. And I can give you a hint on who's the fucking worst. So everybody grab a drink. This is going to be good. By the way, a few things I want to... While we're waiting on more people to come on, if they do come on, might just be us guys, but there's a little something I have to get off my chest. Just a little rant real fast I have to get off my chest. No. Yeah, we can bring up Corey tonight because I'm ranting tonight. Fuck Corey Cunningham. Little bitch. Fuck him. Fuck him 1,000%. Fuck Corey Cunningham to his ass turn stunky purple asshole. 1,000%. Fuck him. But yeah, like I covered in one of my previous videos, I was ranting about Jamie Lee Curtis and how disrespectful she was to the beautiful and the most respected Halloween queen right now, Danielle Harris, and also Taylor Scout Compton. Scout Taylor Compton. The thing is, I've brought up these YouTubers before. Dumb Dick Dumb Drums Lee, I'm calling you out right now. you made a little apology video because you expressed your thoughts and your feelings about how Jamie Lee Curtis was such a fucking bitch to Danielle Harris on the red carpet on the premiere of Halloween Shit Ass Ends. You made a video on how unhappy you were, and you were taking up for Danielle Harris, and you know, you said Jamie Lee Curtis was disrespectful on that. But then like the chicken shit you are, drum dums dick dumb dick dumb shit, like the chicken shit pussy you are. I had to bring this up before I get into my franchise ranking. Like the chicken shit pussy you are, you get on and do an apology video? Talking about, oh, I got a platform. I can't be doing this. I can't be expressing my thoughts. Yeah, Tim Atkins is laughing because you know what the fuck I'm talking about. He gets on there.
I don't understand what they were doing with this movie, man. Don't understand it. I mean, you have a Halloween film that's not about Michael Myers. It's not really about Laurie Strode. It's about fucking Corey. Corey. Hello. Fuck Corey, man. So Corey's this guy who at the very beginning of the film, I think it takes place in 2019, and he's babysitting for this fucking family that wants to go out, his neighbors. I think he used to cut his neighbors' yards or something they mentioned. But I'm thinking, you know, how many babysitters do they actually have that are guys? You know, as far as I can remember from my neighborhood growing up and all that, I mean, I'm not trying to stereotype babysitting to just girls, but how many fucking guys do you see babysitting? Corey's babysitting. Corey. Babysitting a baby. He's babysitting a fucking brat. I couldn't stand that fucking brat-ass kid. But anyway, you know, when the film first started, I wasn't against Corey. I didn't have anything bad to say about Corey. I didn't have anything bad to say about the motherfucker. I thought, you know, the kid was a brat. I thought Corey was trying to be nice, trying to be helpful to the kid. And, the kid was a fucking ass. That little kid was a fucking ass. I'd have kicked his ass too. But anyway, the kid's an asshole.
I know this movie is trash. I knew since 2018, one after another garbage movie, as if they could ever make a decent remake. Never. They're just horrible. This new character comes out of nowhere. Michael Myers is barely in the movie. You think this is something? You think this is bad? This chicanery? They've done worse. Like Halloween Kills. The town mom can't tell the difference between Michael Myers and Danny DeVito. Are you telling me that a man just happens to fall like that? No, they orchestrated it. Idiot writers. Michael's been living in the sewers. And this new guy saves him. Then beats him up. And I go see these movies. What was I thinking? They'll never change. Ever since Resurrection, always the same. Michael got punked by Busta Rhymes. But not our Michael. Couldn't be Precious Michael. Made into a little punk. An old 60-year-old lady kicked his ass. What a sick joke.